admitted it. I'm not even
in all levels, except physically. I'm a wolf. Arf! I bring you sad news. The tipster, he leaves us.
the bringing up defending Lolly thing. Why did that piss me off the most? Well, because during some of those conversations that we had in private, we talked about this. Bo Blacks was like, hey, dude, what was up with the whole like Lolly thing, the whole defending people involved in Lolly controversies thing? And without getting into the specifics of the conversation, essentially I told him, look, I was a little bit, tunnel visioned. I got really...
Excuse me, it was Shota the first time. How could I forget to clarify this? Shame upon my head, Chris, you're right.
Frustrated with like this whole pedo jacketing thing that was going on in online spaces where people were pedo jacketing people over the most.
The only people who are giving him shit for Boblex is Tipster's new fan base that he intentionally curated. H3 disease. Yeah, it really is like this. Like, I get wanting to be supportive, you know, but it's fine to not respect whatever Boblex is doing. Like I said, in my own personal opinion, it all looks more like a fetish. Because if he wants to be more feminine, you know, you don't have to really go on OnlyFans and, you know, wear the little dress and show how hard your cock is under that. Like, come on.
Most like mundane shit. Like, just to give you guys an example, there was a situation where like some 18-year-old teenager...
I will personally shove him back into the closet.
...was dating some like 16-year-old teenager, and people were trying to cancel him for being a pedophile because he was an 18-year-old dating a 16-year-old.
Why are you comparing this? You're now comparing apples with oranges.
I'm sorry, that's not pedophilia, okay? If you think that that's pedophilia, you're fucking stupid, all right? That's not fucking pedophilia. But like, I got so tired of these ridiculous arguments trying to pedo jacket people that I got so tunnel vision about this shit that admittedly I jumped on some landmines that I didn't need to do. In hindsight, I can admit...
What do you mean it's not? Chris is joking. Chris is not joking. The first time when it was with Ram, it was Shota. It was even on the Xylee stream with fucking... You can't do the Shota or Lolly argument in the same reason you can't specify between pedophile age references because it makes you look like a pedophile. Listen, the weeps will get very mad when you confuse Lolly and Shota, okay?
It was really fucking stupid, but having said that, I didn't have to do that.
And sadly I know, most of you guys are fucking weeps.
Shit. And if you're not familiar with the situation, maybe you're new to my audience, so you're not familiar with these things. There's a few situations that people are hypercritical of me in regards to, quote, defending Lolly. Never mind the fact that I never actually defended Lolly. I've been very outspoken against Lolly, but people have misrepresented me making some admittedly stupid arguments and turned that into...
Tipster, the biggest problem you did was instead of just trying to defend the person, you suddenly started to argument the attributes of the Lolly or Shota. That's a problem. My profile picture is not anime, okay? Shush, Saint. Shush.
Tipster was defending Lolly rather than Tipster was defending people and inserting himself into situations that he didn't necessarily need to insert himself
Aspen Hotel is pseudo-anime. Now I make them all mad.
In hindsight, I was really fucking stupid.
Now I start a fight with everyone.
Own that. I can take those L's. But to elaborate a little bit further on those specific situations, the first one was a situation where a friend of mine accidentally liked an image on social media that a lot of people interpreted to be Lolly.
At least from what she said, it was accidentally, yes.
defended that person because they were a friend of mine. I cared a lot about them. And, you know, that's why I defended
Then you
them.
should have just said she clicked it on accident. Not, are we really sure this is a lolly though? Why is it a lolly? Just because it has small tits? Huh? Explain. You don't even know anything about anime. Is this lolly to you? Is this lolly? Listen, does this look like a child to you? Fuck, wrong thing. Bam. Does this look like a child to you? If this looks like a child to you, I'm questioning what children you have ever seen.
Them. Now, granted, obviously in hindsight, I didn't need to insert myself into that situation. Pretty sure they probably could have handled the situation just fine themselves. I shouldn't have inserted myself into the situation.
Or maybe you should have just defended the point that it was an accident. Bruh, it has small tits though. It's because it is, you know. You know, I explained to you why it is. I'm trapping all of you. Literally playing the trap card. Step on me, mom. Watsui? That's it. Watsui? Watsui? You go into the cage. Cage for Watsui. Cage.
Even more so in
Horny
hindsight,
jail.
I shouldn't have defended them at all, because the moment they got the opportunity to stab me in the back, they fucking did it, okay? Like, they literally, like, turned on me the moment they thought it was beneficial to them, which doesn't even make sense, because
you were fucking stupid, Tipster.
it didn't end up benefiting them at all in the long run. And by the way, I'm not going to name this...
Oh, it was funny. I will name this person. It was Worm. The person was known as Worm. It was really funny. It was really funny. Because Tipster started to always bring up Worm when he got into another lolly debate, and he was like, you know, it's just like, you know, Worm who also draws goblins, you know? Or when Worm accidentally liked this shooter picture, you know? Yeah, Worm was tired of him bringing it up. And also, Worm was also a little bit of a backstabby bitch, you know, because when Toastify brought out his video, she was there in the comments and be like, oh, I never knew all this. Dude, she hang out with Tipster forever. She definitely knew. Y'all never know? You all never knew this, the leaderboard? Crazy.
Person.
Yes, Worm the BDSM artist, yes. And you know, some even, you know, there's some rumors about her that she, you know, was a bit of a clout shark, and that's why she hang out with Tabby.
Because I don't want to give them any fucking juice. But if by any chance they happen to be seeing this...
You have confusing woman again, Chris. That wasn't Worm. That was AP overdose. Come on now. Chris, I know women all look the same to you, but try to keep up.
I saw your fucking quote tweet, or your little cope tweet, when I mentioned you in my...
No, Worm and AP overdose are not the same people. Like I said, I know women all look the same. But those are different people.
Debate with Bo Blacks where you're like, well, he didn't seem to mind me turning on him in the moment when I told him I was going to do it. There's a big difference between reaching out to someone and telling them, hey, you know, I'm really tired of me doing my streams and people asking me about drama involved.
He thought they're all the same, dude. Yes, but they commit different crimes, Chris. You can't put them all on one e-thought. Keep up.
You in my streams, so I'm going to publicly distance myself from you just so I don't get asked about it anymore. But in private, we're still cool and we're still friends. And then you go and turn...
Yeah, that's a bit of... And hi, X! Welcome. Welcome to the usual madness. Wait, women are real? No. Don't let yourself gaslighting. Don't just get yourself gaslit into believing that, Blana.
Turn around and start talking shit about me and fucking hit piece videos about me. There's a big fucking difference between that and, hey, I'm okay if you know, publicly distance me from me or whatever. Like, do whatever you gotta do for yourself. Like, there's a big...
And now I forgot to pay attention to Tipster. God damn it, ADHD.
happen to be seeing this, I saw your fucking quote tweet or your little cope tweet when I mentioned you in my debate with Bo Blacks, where you're like,
yeah, that was about rum.
well, he didn't seem to mind me turning on him in the moment when I told him I was going to do it. There's a big difference between reaching out to someone and telling them, hey, you know, I'm really tired of me doing my streams and people asking me about drama involving you in my streams, so...
Oh, so she got tired of people being like, Tipster talked about you while she streamed? Oh, that's too bad.
I'm going to publicly distance myself from you just so I don't get asked about it anymore. But in private, we're still cool and we're still friends. And then you go and turn around and start talking shit about me and fucking hit piece videos about me.
He speaks about the Tipster documentary video from Toastify I just mentioned. Yes. Damn, I wish women were real, especially the very tall kind of razor knives for fingers. Damn it, do I need to put you also in a cage, X? No horny posting in chat. Only I am allowed to put a horny post on here.
There's a big fucking difference between that and, hey, I'm okay if you know, publicly distance me from me or whatever. Like, do whatever you gotta do for yourself. Like, there's a big fucking difference between that, okay? Let's be fucking real.
Oh, he's really mad about her comment on the Toastify video. Damn.
The other situation was about Ava Chris.
Playing my game while you police Tipster. What are you playing, Chris?
Tyson.
Yeah, he seems to be more mad at Rum than Boplex. To be fair, Rum was apparently a really close friend to them. Girl, Quantum hasn't asked for their tank today. You know. Don't summon it, Chris.
On the left and in queer spaces, myself included, were defending Ava Chris Tyson because they were facing a lot of genuine transphobia. Now, during the course of that...
I know, and I love the art X made of himself in a cage. I'm so happy.
that some people had discovered that Ava Chris Tyson owned an art piece by a very controversial artist known as Shadman. If you're not familiar with Shadman...
Oh, the Chris Tyson one, I'm very curious. He so far, he mostly avoided that topic of his defense in Eva.
Dude's a fucking creep. He draws a lot of fucking art.
Off to the sales floor. Bye, guys. Bye, Tusky. Survive work. Splish, splash. God damn it, you summoned it. You summoned it. You know, I can't resist Quantum when they asked for the splish splash. There, Quantum, you get your splish splash.
About like kids and sexual situations. It's not good. It's really fucking bad, okay? Now, when people asked me about that on a live stream, and when we talked about that on a live stream, my position on that was, yeah, it's a pretty bad look that Ava Chris Tyson owns Shadman art.
It's a really bad look, you know, when you get lolly art from Shadman and put it on your wall as a centerpiece, you know. Kind of bad look, you know, kind of bad.
Now, that doesn't sound like a bad take on the surface.
Bit soft, but yes, generally not too bad.
And if that was all I said, that would be...
Quantum. Why do I say Quantum? Random. Tone it down, buddy. I love you too, Quantum.
Fine, right? That would be totally fine. But my stupid ass, that's not all I said. I then started to try and rationalize like the ownership of the art of maybe this.
But you can't resist punishing hindrance. Slander and hearsay. Not only did they obtain only, they purchased it, yes, and hang it in their fucking living room. Like, dude, come on.
This particular art piece isn't that problematic. I even went as far as to try and compare it to like art based off of like the aesthetic of like Belle Delphine or something like that. It was stupid.
Yeah, when he was like, I don't know if this is lolly. This looks more like a petite kind of person, like Belle Delphine kind, you know?
It was really fucking stupid. I can look at myself in hindsight. I could look at that clip and say, you were a fucking moron for saying that. Okay, you didn't have to say that. You could have still defended Ava Chris Tyson and the transphobia that they were facing at the time, while at the same time saying,
or maybe just shut up about Chris Tyson and defend someone who's actually worth it, you know? Just saying, just saying. Or you could just say something like, can we focus on the problem here and not the identity if you want to be the soy defender?
yeah, it's kind of fucked that they support Chad.
Exactly, she's missing a fucking tooth, Tipster. Tipster really out here dying on Lolly Hill. No, he says now that this was all mistakes. Okay, he's doing it. We are today we are Tipster supportive. We will have another time where we can talk shit. I have not been very supportive though myself, so fuck.
And then they have that art. I don't condone that sort of thing. That's all I had to fucking say, right? Now, granted, later down the line, we found out some really fucked up shit about Ava Chris Tyson. Where
later down the line, you know, it was already kind of already pretty much out there. You know, only even more stuff came out, but you know, it was already bad enough at this point.
Nobody's defending Ava Chris Tyson anymore. But that's beside the point.
Oh, someone's in the tank, ADHD, who's there? Quantum, of course. Quantum gets to splish splash. Let's be honest, rich trans people don't need you defending them. Chris Tyson, Earpage will survive. Barely. And again, does it have to be Tipster? Because I think if someone shits on my sexuality, there's some person I don't want to defend me. Let's say it like this.
Right. And then the last...
There are some people I don't need as allies.
This one was the Vosh situation. Okay? Vosh got into a little bit of heat over, you know, Ethan Klein was criticizing some old clips of his.
What about the baby fur that happened in between? Tipster, are you leaving out something here? I can't believe you're leaving out some of those. Come on, this is your... redemption hour.
There was the porn leak, and there was some questionable art in that porn leak.
And it wasn't just questionable, it was very clearly Zophelia and Lolly, my dude.
And yeah, it was a really fucked situation. Bottom line in that situation, I did not have to get involved in that situation.
Damn, I hope I don't get roped. That would be bad. Dude definitely doesn't like people. No, not if you asked for it. Only Quantum gets it if they asked for it, because they have special... they are my special chatter, okay? Wait, a new baby fur? No, not a new one, but he leaves out the baby fur stuff. The diaper fur.
At all. Okay? There was no reason...
Maybe I'm speaking too soon. Maybe he brings it up later.
Whatsoever for me to insert myself in that situation, and I still fucking did it, okay? And I was really fucking stupid for doing that, because not only did I get myself shit for that, but a friend that I legitimately cared a lot about, okay, ended up inserting themselves in that situation, not just to defend Vosh, but also to defend myself, and they got shit for it too. And that is my fucking fault.
You be nice to Quantum. We will shoot down. I have my snipers.
And I feel like shit for that to this fucking day, okay? So 3 situations that I'm most criticized for involving this stupid shit, and I can look in hindsight and say, that was really fucking stupid, all right? That was a stupid thing for me to fucking do, all right?
Was it? That's great that you see it now, Tipster. I still... can just admit you did it for Carefels, come on. And because you wanted to get in their good graces, you know? You wanted to get in Vosh good graces, because it's also a friend of Carefels. Come on, Tippy, come on. Come on, redemption hour. Come on, be honest.
But me and Bo Black's in private conversation, we talked about this. And he wanted to know, like, why did you do this? And I explained to him, I can look at this in hindsight. I could take the L and say, I defended some things that I didn't need to defend. I inserted myself into some situations that I didn't need to insert myself into, which anybody who knows my history knows that was a bad...
Every time I hear about pedos and zoos in the furry community, in the furry fandom, there's always diaper first of involved. Sadly, it really is. You know, because I also tried to look at some furry dramas, but either they're super boring, weird, not so funny weird, or it's suddenly diaper fur.
habit of me. If I liked someone because they were a creator I enjoyed, or because they were a friend of mine or something like that, I always had a bad habit of inserting myself into situations that I didn't need to insert myself into.
Yeah, to be fair, he also did that a lot for commentary. Like always when Augie or Nick got into trouble, Tipster was the first line of defense. He was the Mexican wall of the commentary community. The first wall you had to go through to get to the others.
These are 3 examples of things like that, okay? I did not need to insert myself into these situations, and I paid a hell of a price by doing so. I basically lost my career as a content creator. I lost my audience. I lost a lot of friends over this shit.
I feel like recently just the diaper fetish in general seems to be more and more. I wonder what's up with that. Like back then you would see 1 or 2 of them, you know, some really weirdos. But now, almost every weirdo has this fucking diaper fetish.
Like, I made an ass of myself, and I can own it. I was fucking stupid, all right? But I explained to him my rationale of, this is why I did this. I was in this tunnel vision.
Why do we now have the diaper and baby fur discussion? We are looking at Tippy. Concentrating. I jingle the keys. Wait, where are my keys? I don't have keys. Fuck, I have a bonbon. Yeah, attention to Tipster. Come back.
Of really being frustrated with the pedo jacketing that was going on, and it led me to dive onto some landmines that I didn't need to fucking dive on. And he looked at that and he's like, I agree, you took some stupid positions, but I can at least understand where you were coming from. And the most important thing to me personally was he indicated that he didn't think I was a pedo, because some people try to call me a pedo because it's...
Yeah, that's stupid. That's stupid. And Bobby himself in some of the Tipster bully streams said that Tipster does he enjoys kids. It's
the whole Tipster's a lolly defender thing again. Tipster defends lolly. He doesn't think I'm a pedo.
Yes, the stream died. It's back. Refresh, losers. Refresh. You're back. We back.
And he doesn't think I'm a lolicon, and he doesn't think I'm
I didn't need to refresh. Oh, you're so special.
defending lolly. He just thinks I defended people that I cared about, and I just shouldn't have got involved. Okay, that was very important to me that he understood that.
Quantum Hugo splish splash. Yeah, I shake your splish splash a little bit.
And I was like, you know what? Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that you actually understand where I'm coming from. And the moment I tweet something that he...
Yeah, so in the background they had DMs, and he was like, oh, I understand where you're coming from now. I'm so sorry people said bad things about you. But as soon as Tipster used his name in a joke, Bobby was like, like you defended lollies, haha.
He thinks is a jab at him in a negative fucking way. It's a lighthearted joke, but he thinks it's a jab at him. Suddenly he goes back on all of that, and...
No, I know you would enjoy the tank too much drama. That is the problem. I love that in Faldi chat we bully him, but in Deuce chat she bullies us. Yes, listen, I'm here for the regulation, okay? Faldi spoils you bunch too much. So I'm here to bring back order.
Oh, you're just a lolly defender. So he's still doing the same dishonest shit that he's always done. The same dishonest shit he did with the conversation with me and Keffels. He's still at that shit again, right? With the Keffels conversation, he's telling me in private, everything's cool, he's fine, he's happy with the outcome. But publicly, people are shitting on me, and he's letting it happen. And he's playing...
Oh, but publicly, people aren't shitting on me. Yeah, Boblix doesn't control the opinions of others. Others people can still say that this looked like a backstack Tipster. So now you're getting a bit ridiculous. He could have said publicly, oh, I was fine with it. but others can still criticize it.
Into it about how I'm a backstabber and I
Mr. Stu really German mixing now. Yes, you know, the other one is too Italian. I need to bring back something here.
get him so dirty and stuff like that. Meanwhile, he was telling me something completely different in private. And it's the same fucking thing here. He's telling me in private he thinks what I did was stupid, and I agree with him. And he's telling me, but I understand why you did it, and I don't think you're a lolicon or a lolly defender. I just think that you defended some people that you didn't need to defend. Okay, fair enough, right?
Yeah, Tippy, you got this. I love that every pause is like a screenshot worth for Tippy. Like, surprise face. This is funny. But yeah, that's also really the problem. He just had to throw himself in there. I know Xylee, for example, also recounted a situation where some people shit on her because she's a woman or something. And Tipster was the first one who defended her, and she was like, Tipster, I'm a grown woman. I can defend myself. Please stop it. This is embarrassing.
I agree. But then he comes out and publicly posts this shit. Fuck you, dude. You're still just as dishonest as you always were.
I just can't take him seriously when he curses or tries to insult people. It sounds so soy. Fuck you, dude.
Back when people called you out for your fucking dishonesty, you're still the same fucking guy. All right? Again, I was nice to this dude when I didn't fucking have to be. All right? I could have easily told him, fuck off, you're getting what you deserve, karma's a fucking bitch. But instead...
You know, when anyone else would have said this in the tone, it would have sounded kinda cool, but with Tipster it's like... Hey, fuck you!
I reached out to this guy, I made sure he was okay, I gave him a fucking ear.
But it's really nice from Tippy that he reached out to him and was trying to make sure that he's okay. That Bobby is okay, you know? But as we see, Bobby does not want the tip support.
Here, I was even open to the possibility that maybe somewhere down the line we can mend the bridge and be cool again, right? But no, the moment I say anything that he thinks was something that was a personal attack at him, he goes back on everything he said in our private conversations. Fuck.
Oh no, just like he did with everyone else. Ironically, him being Pan made his white knighting look even worse. Yeah, kinda did, didn't it?
You, dude. And this whole I'm not quitting drama?
Used to not be simping, he was just defending friends, but now, you know, maybe.
Look at this clip. So we have this tweet. I'm not quitting drama. I never said that.
Oh, Tippy came with receipts. Oh, he got the receipts. Let's go, Tippy. I'm so proud of you. Proud of you, baby.
I've blocked.
He can't be honest about anything. Look at this clip from his stream.
I mean, we knew that before, but come on, Tippy. Give him hell.
I've blocked a lot of people on my Twitter just because I kind of don't want to do... Well, this has been a plan for a long time, even before the controversy, but I kind of... Well, I was going to dabble in it a little more on Mayo Monkey, but essentially I'm kind of done with the drama streamer community. I've said all I kind of needed to say, and at this point I was just going to turn that...
No, I never said I don't want to do drama anymore, guys. Never said that. Why would I ever say that?
whole like community, which is what I have been doing
What?
on Mayo Monkey, into kind of just like a comedic outlook to
What?
or outlet comedic
I
outlet
thought
to just laugh at
I
people.
thought in the tweet you said you weren't quitting drama content. You never said that. What?
Shit, but people take that shit way too seriously. So
Way too serious, guys. Way too serious. Took him years to start getting the seats, but now he has it. He has it.
But he can't be honest about anything. Literally nothing. Literally fucking nothing. So I see this tweet, and honestly, I'm fucking mad. Like, I'm fucking furious at this shit. Like, I know a lot of people probably saw this tweet and thought it was an overreaction, but now knowing what you know behind the scenes and how nice I was to him and some of the conversations we had about this shit, I think now you can understand why I would be fucking furious about this, right?
Yeah, Tippy. You're furious. You're fuming.
I said, this is why no one fucks with you anymore, Boblax. You and I have had civil conversations since your drama in private.
I can't hear the word mayo come from him anymore without getting grossed out. Fair. That's fair. Listen, I love mayo. I use it as a replacement for butter. I don't know what's wrong with you all Americans. Maybe your mayo is just bad.
And even though I think there are valid criticisms to be had towards you, I actually spoke in support of you coming out as non-binary and even refused to engage in the pile-on.
You should have engaged. You should have engaged. You should have shoved him back into the closet so far back that he comes out of fucking Narnia. But you fucked it.
Of you doing sex work. Every time someone grants you even an ounce of goodwill, you find a way to fuck it up. And this is why, going forward, you will forever be a lolcow.
You know it's bad when even Tipster calls you a lolcow. That's a new low. Especially especially when you have been the Tipster bully guy before. Nah, it's entirely because he just eats straight mayo. Yeah, okay, I also wouldn't eat straight tomato. Only the gay mayo. No, like just a thin layer of mayo, you know? Not putting a spoon in there.
I was probably one of the only people to check on this guy after his leaks to make sure he was okay. And in return, he starts talking shit. Fuck off, dude. Literally, I was nice to him when I had
because I don't like butter. Easy.
No obligation to
only in cooking, but not on my bread. When the local calls you out for being a local, you know it's true. For real, for reals. Nah, for me it's part of his brand, and mayo makes me think monkey. Yeah, true. I prefer hollandaise. Oh, hollandaise is good, but only on asparagus, not on bread. Also, hollandaise on pizza is also a banger.
Be nice to him, and in response, he shit in my face, like literally.
He shit on your face. Tipster, no. That's gross.
Literally. Like, this was one of my comments, like, when the leaks happened, because everybody was shitting on him for being a sex worker.
Boblax made fun of Tipster for being pan, but then comes out as queer and still shits on Tipster. Nah, fuck being nice to Bobby. Exactly! And also, he made the same mistake as Tipster made with Lolly. He didn't just start shitting on Tipster, you know? He started to shit on the whole pansexuality thing. Like, you know, pansexual. It's kind of like the poster child for getting into the LGBTQ, like being actually straight. Like, fuck you, dude. The fuck do you know? You know? It's easiest to say, you know, if you're non-binary, you don't have to change anything, Boblax. But sadly, Boblax changed by putting on dresses that are not his colors. I'm still very mad about his crimes against fashion, okay?
Everybody was shitting on him for being non-binary. They were mocking him for these things. This is what I had to say about it. The problem with Boblax leaks isn't that they're non-binary or doing sex work. The problem is they're a massive hypocrite. They spend a lot of time shitting on sex workers and queer people.
Oh, he also shit. I forgot. He shit on Fansly. That Fansly was an sponsor of Creator Clash, and he was like, and only women who are uglies and only fans. Yeah.
People, and now they want to live this lifestyle and expect everyone to forget it.
Hi, Pimenta.
Here's some examples. This is them.
Welcome to more suffering. I thought queer was I'm straight, but I want to be a special thing. Yeah, you know, if Boblax wouldn't have been like this, I don't think anyone would have complained about him being non-binary. But also, he makes it so weird. This is my big problem. He makes it so weird when he speaks about it. Even if he just speaks about it or how much he accepts trans people, he makes it weird. He makes it sound like a fetish. This is why I'm always cringing when he talks about it.
Tweeting Creator Clash.
The least he can do is wash his hair and get a better taste in fashion. Exactly. Like when the pictures leaked, I was mostly mad about his fashion choice. Okay. Black is not his color. He needs something nature colored. Brown or green, you know? And a better cut. Like this dress looked like the cheapest fucking dress on Amazon.
Now proudly sponsored by Hamas and the other OnlyFans. Shitting on people who do, you know, Fansly or OnlyFans. You know, sex work. Like what they do now.
And who has a Fansly account now?
Respect Tipster's new pronouns. Shitting on me because I had pronouns in bio. Now, you know, obviously they're out as non-binary. They're using the pronouns as well, which is fine. Obviously.
Fine. Come on, Tippy. You can shit on him. Listen, you can respect non-binary people and sex workers, but you can disrespect Boblack's entire existence.
In support of those things, but like this is an example of how they have a history of shitting on people for this shit, but now they expect everybody to forget about all this now.
Saint, I don't even intend to change your mind on that. It's like I said, in my opinion, it's definitely a fetish. Because he came out as non-binary, and the first thing he did was making an OnlyFans account, you know, and posting picture like, hey, my girl cock is so hot. Something like that. Why be hot as a woman or a man if you can do both?
The only women who will use this are uglies and OnlyFans hoes trying to promo.
Drama chill. You can invalidate Bobby because he's the M-word. Yes, exactly. You got M-worded. How does one buy expensive lingerie but won't groom their beard? Exactly.
Shitting on sex workers again. Right? And then there's this one. Drunken high Boblax versus...
Yes, his appeal, from what he said himself, is being feminine and hairy.
Tipster's titty milk. This was a stream that they did.
Yeah, this is what I say. I even go as far as to say you can shit on someone's entire existence. However, you can't then also expect people to respect your own existence. Exactly. That's what I say. I am fine with it, you know. If someone makes fun of me, I'm fine. They can make fun of every part of me. But I take my my right, my God-given right to also shit on their entire existence. It's a fair game. These hands are for everyone. Do I beg you never say that sentence again. Shots fanbase backed up. No.
Where I was in support of Nominal Naomi. They were getting shit on by a bunch of alt-right freaks about, like, you know, their trans identity and being a trans woman who's, like, you know, got a child and they're, like, breastfeeding and shit like that.
You know, with Boblax, what mostly irritated me was he wasn't just like, hey, Tipster coming out as pansexual, he probably had a boner for his male friends. No, he immediately went like, you know, pansexuality itself, you know, kinda cringe, weird, fake gay.
And they were, like, basically shitting on me for being supportive of Nominal Naomi. Another, you know, very outspoken, you know, trans advocate.
No comment, Tipster, no comment.
Like, they want to live this lifestyle, right? And that's fine. You know, I'm not going to gatekeep and say, like, you know, Boblax isn't welcome in
I'm just saying I wouldn't want Tippy to speak about my titty milk.
LGBTQ community or anything like that. I think that's shitty. I'm not doing that. All I'm saying is you can't expect people to welcome you with open fucking arms after all the shitty things that you've done. Okay? You've been very, like, whether it was your intention or not, you've, like, fostered a lot of anti-queer, like, views in your community by doing a lot of this, like, content, shitting on, you know, people for, like...
Yeah, exactly. Boblax can even gay bash correctly. You know, just commit gay on gay violence. But don't do the gay violence on the whole gayness.
Supporting queer causes or...
Oh, I think someone else could pull off the feminine masculinity non-binary thing better than Boblax being sexual. It's like Christian doing sexual stuff. Oh, just like the person that Boblax tried to skinwalk as? Let me show you something. Let me show you guys something. Wait, I need to... Because Boblax, bam. Yeah, because Boblax apparently tried to catfish. Because here we have the account, Manji, and he's using this picture. Literally Boblax, you know? Literally Boblax. This is definitely Boblax, right? Damn sexy legs, that's Boblex. Those muscles, definitely Boblex, right? Definitely Mr. and Mrs. Menchie. As it came out, it's not Boblex. I was shocked he would deceive me like this. NB Goth aus no androgyny. Yeah, and Boblex tried to list to his skinbox this person who does it right. Because damn, look at them legs.
Like labeling people like me who support trans people as just being chasers who are grifters and shit like that. Like, this is something you did. This is shit like...
Dummy mommy, never mind. I trapped y'all. You got trapped.
Like, these are ideals that you
That dude did it 1,000 million times better than him. This is what his ideal is. Could never be Bobby, sadly. Never be Bobby. He wishes it was Bobby.
Intentionally or not. And like, people don't just forget about that.
To be fair, it was $5, and the $3 was because of a discount. But even for $5, like, come on, if you sell your dick online, have some self-respect, you know?
Not just gonna forget about that fucking overnight, my guy. And then this is the most recent one. This is the one where I get set it off the top, where I'm like, okay, I'm gonna talk about this. Boblex is upset that people are currently shaming their kinks and queer identity. Meanwhile, they are still out here shaming the kinks and queer identity of others. The hypocrisy never ends. I posted this tweet.
Yeah, that's what he did forever. Especially for you, Tippy. Come on, you act like this is something new.
On the 31st, which was yesterday, 31st of January, at the time of this stream. And they had, my understanding is they had tweeted this.
I feel like I came out as non-binary at the worst time. By the way, feminine with body hair facial is the end goal. I know I look 100% male right now. Another reason why I should have stayed closeted for longer. How do you plan to become more feminine, though? That's my question. Like, take a shower, you know, baby steps, take a shower, comb your hair.
Like, at that time? So obviously, here's this tweet. We saw it earlier about them saying, I feel like I came out as non-binary at the worst time, in the worst way. So we won't go over that again. This is a conversation.
Tipster can shame Boblex a little. As a tweet. Listen, if someone ever makes the Boblex nuke, it should be Tipster. But I know he won't do it. Because he's too soy and lazy. But goddamn will I wish for it.
In the replies. I'm not questioning your gender identity. I'm questioning why you would post a thigh-high thirst trap without shaving your legs. Apparently, they had posted this on Instagram. I don't care. All right, like, that's how they're choosing to.
Why would you post your thigh thirst trap without shaving your legs? Come on, I'm sure there's a market for hairy legs. If at least he would have had nice legs and his hair would look nicer. His body hair.
Yeah, express their gender, whatever. I'll be honest,
yeah, if someone has the right to bash Bobby, it's Tipster, you know? He has full right to go in full swing.
I don't fully understand this particular expression of non-binary gender identity, but at the end of the day, like, non-binary is a very wide spectrum. A lot of people express their non-binary identity in various different ways. If this is how they're comfortable expressing their identity, fine.
Yeah, God forbid someone has body hair. Like, do you know how many women have heavier legs than men? You know? Come on now.
Okay, that whatever. You know, I don't have any issue with that. It wasn't meant to be a thirst trap. It's just what I'm wearing today, what you're jacking off in today. Why do y'all have to always talk about me in the sexual way?
Because you always make it sexual, Bobby. So why are you surprised people are assuming this? Come on now. You were the one who came out and somehow in the next week make an OnlyFans and talked about your goals.
I get not accepting or understanding my gender, but the consistent sexualization is creepy. Guy with an OnlyFans complains about being sexualized, laughing my fucking ass off. Isn't this the same guy that got upset when Keppel said that she was being sexually harassed by him?
Okay, in that case, it was kind of silly, though.
he was like quote tweeting her on his Throbbing Horsecock account about how he
Excuse me, but if an account named Throbbing Horsecock fucking quote tweets me and makes sexual innuendos, I won't take it seriously. Like, come on now. Don't be ridiculous.
wanted to like have sex with her and shit like that, and how she had like massive fucking boobs and shit. I don't remember the exact tweets, but he was like tweeting some like genuinely like what the fuck stuff, dude, from that account towards Kef.
Funny enough how at first you thought it was funny. At first you thought it was funny until Keffel said she didn't like it. Tippy, we're forgetting something again.
And he got mad when she got uncomfortable with it. This is the same fucking guy, right? Paradise for Animal J. Smith.
A YouTuber who spent $14,000 on a realistic dog costume is now opening a zoo where people can become animals. Oh yeah, the Animal J. Smith was also really weird funny. A really weird story though. When Tipster brought someone on his stream who made advertisement for their what do you call it? For those donation stuff. Their charity. Charity is the word. Their charity was like a queer charity. And then people looked into it because, you know, everything Tipster touches turns to dust. And they looked into it and it was kinda shady, I'm not going to lie. But some people found it was really wonky. And Animal J. Smith was one of the people there. And who on his account often made some posts where he questioned trans identities. You know, and this is for working for a charity working with trans people. It was really weird. Oh, and had a fetish for pet play, I think, like the really hard stuff.
A YouTuber who spent $14,000 on a realistic dog costume is now opening a zoo where people can become animals. If you're not familiar with the Animal J. Smith
puppy play was it, not pet play.
Or Animal J. Smith was somebody who worked at Rainbow Passage. He was like,
yeah, it looks this dog costume looks taxidermied, you know, like Leo's lion mask almost.
A volunteer for Rainbow Passage, which is a LGBTQ plus charity. This is the same charity that Bo Blacks and his community attacked simply because I retweeted it. I'm not even
in all levels, except physically. I'm a wolf. Arf!
You're a massive fucking hypocrite. You're a massive fucking snake. And it's no...
Actually surprised that Bo Blacks didn't leak all DMs yet with Tipster. Okay, probably he wouldn't have shown the ones, now that I think about it. Yeah, showing the ones where he was friendly with Tipster would have been counterproductive for him.
Wonder nobody fucks with you anymore. Because of shit like this. You have learned nothing from this situation at all. And this is why
we're all crazy here, Duelist. Yes, that's why no one gets to post links here.
Forever be alone. This is why forever no one will ever...
Oh, the burning speech, the burn speech. Let's go. Let's go, Tippy. Give him hell.
Bo Blacks, okay? Like, if you genuinely want to know, like, what my issue is with you now, I gave you so much grace. I showed you so much fucking empathy.
Damn name coming in and swinging hard. Dude doesn't know how to read, damn. Why you do me like this?
I gave you the time of fucking day when you didn't deserve it. Quite frankly, let's just say it the way we should fucking say it. You didn't deserve my time. You didn't deserve my empathy. You didn't deserve me giving you any sympathy whatsoever. And I still did it anyway. You were a massive fucking dick to me. Okay?
Damn.
And I was still nice to you. And your response was to shit on me and basically take back anything that you said to me in private, in our private conversations. You're a massive...
I'm completely normal and can be trusted with power. Mm-hmm. Sure.
Fucking hypocrite. You're a massive fucking snake. And it's no wonder nobody fucks with you anymore. Because of shit
I do what I do because I need to hit a quota for jokes. You know what? Fair. Very valid.
Like this. You have learned nothing from this
Tipster literally just told him, this is why you are alone and you will fucking die alone. Bitch.
situation at all. And this is why you'll forever be alone. This is why forever no one will ever
Come on, tell him that he will die alone. Come on, Tippy, you want it.
fuck with you again.
No one wants to fuck with him. Okay, that was already true before.
I'm just done with you, dude. Like, the funny thing about it is, like, he had the nerve. Can I pull this up? He had the nerve the other day. I put out one of these tweets critical of him, and he had the nerve to like the fucking tweet.
He had the nerve to like my fucking tweet.
Can I pull this up? Because I know I sent this to somebody in a DM, but I don't know if I could actually pull it up. He had the nerve to like the tweet? Like, bro, fuck you. I don't need your fucking like.
I don't need your fucking like. Dislike now.
I don't need your approval of what I had to say. Let me see, open image in new tab. Can I do it like that? I don't know if that worked. No, it didn't work.
Saying he had the nerve instead of bitch had the audacity. It would have been so cool if he would have said the audacity to fucking like my tweet.
I'm trying to bring up a screenshot where I put out this tweet being very critical of him. Here we go. I think this is the best way to do it. Hopefully I don't like leak DMs or anything like that. There we go.
Come on, Tibby, leak DMs.
So I put out this tweet being critical of him with good reason, and he fucking likes it. Just
His
silently
purpose is
likes
to
it.
open doors every once in a while. Yes. It's true, it's true. Listen, you might see Pumpkin tomorrow. That's a little spoiler here.
Like, oh, good point, Tipster. Good point, dude. This is the same sort of thing he tried to do to me when he was trying to, like, buddy up to me when he didn't have anybody else the first time. He just, like, quietly, like, you know, unblocked me because he had me blocked when we had previous, like, you know, beef before.
Tipster almost pulled the duo wheel, but only almost.
He, you know, is suddenly getting shit on by everybody else, so he doesn't have anybody else, so he unblocks me, and he starts, like, liking tweets and stuff like that, and it's, like, his way of trying, hey, man, you know, can we be buddies again? Like, is that what this is? Because, no, I'm not fucking interested. I already gave you an opportunity to make amends. I already showed you support when you came out with your new queer identity. I already gave...
Is Tippy being based? I can barely hear at the moment. Yes, he's trying to be based. But again, his tone always makes me just go like, aw, you're good, baby.
You an ear to hear. I was fucking nice to you.
If we get a pumpkin stream, chat will be satisfied with real content. Damn! I'm sorry. Pumpkin already the fan favorite here. I see how it is. I see how it is.
And you shit in my fucking face in response.
Stop saying that he shit on your face. This is the second time you say this. Come on now.
So no, you don't get another chance. Fuck you. Anyway,
thanks for the sub, you fucking
I just
simp.
got really
Oh
frustrated.
god, he still has the thing. He still has the fucking... Thanks for the sub, you fucking simp. Oh, Tibby, please change the sound. Gives me the cringe every time.
About this, and I had to say something about it.
Also, he didn't use the soundboard the entire time. The video's almost over. Where's the soundboard? Where's the oh shit, oh shit? Come on, Tippy.
So that's just... I didn't have any...
Hot take, Tipster's a Kuma, but he has good takes, but only in situations where there's no careful's involved. Yeah. Careful's wasn't involved in 3 out of the 4 or 5 lolly situations, so... But generally... Mostly in commentary, he had like mostly the safe opinion for the most part. So he's mostly a run-along guy. But it's funny when he had his moment. Oh, we need to watch a compilation of Tippy's most based moments.
like real plan with this segment, or like any like thoughts in my head of exactly what I wanted to say. I just wanted to vent my frustrations with like, Boblex is one of the fakest motherfuckers I have ever met in my fucking life. Fuck you, dude. I'm not...
She said once she gets 100 subs, there will be the pumpkin stream. Yes, but I cannot stop him if he comes into the room, so maybe you get to see him tomorrow.
I'm not gonna let you, like, weasel your way back in and we can be cool and shit again or whatever. No, fuck you. You're on your own.
Fuck you. You're on your own. Tipster, that would have come across so much cooler if you didn't sound like you were whiny.
You made your bed, now fucking sleep in it. Asshole.
Asshole. It sounded so sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Asshole. Like he tries to be badass, but it just comes out so soy.